The one thing my high performers are missing consistently, and before you even guess, it is not skill. I know I talk about skill. It's not skill. It's not the work ethic because you hustle. And it's not strategy. But this is the one thing that quietly disqualifies you on a consistent basis. And I work with leaders who should already be further. On paper, you are consistent, you're a high performer, you get results. As a matter of fact, on paper, you look brilliant. My high performers build careers on being right. You've built a level so high and you have a high standard that most people can't even touch you. And yet there is still one thing in your arsenal that is missing. And then you turn around and hit a wall. And I'm not talking about a deliverance wall, meaning you still performing, you're still delivering on your metrics. You've hit a wall and it gets frustrating because you continue to do the work, you continue to hustle, you continue to have the skill, and yet you can't quite understand why you've hit that wall. So as a high performer, you double down. You work harder, you think faster, you show up stronger, you stay later. You still outperform everyone, but that ceiling still does not move. Now, here's the secret sauce. The reason it doesn't move is because the very thing that made you successful is the very thing that's holding you back. So that ceiling is not necessarily about, and hear me good, it's not about you being right. The ceiling is because although you're right at this level in your performance, at this level in your leadership, it is not about being right. It is about who you can actually carry with you. Boom. What I'm trying to help you to appreciate is that your identity is tied to being the smartest in the room, the one who is the most capable, the one who has led the charge on everything. But leadership at the level that you're at, or if you're trying to get to C-suite, does not reward the person who does it all. It rewards the person who is able to move and or shift others in order to get what they want. Boom. A lot of high performers unknowingly peak early because they never made the shift. They never made the shift from being always right to, because we know that you're brilliant, to now I am moving along those with me. So it is the ability to walk into a room, and even if they don't report to you, you can provide insight and or your leadership is not leaking and you hold credibility enough to move those in the room in order to get what you need for the desired outcome. That's real game, and most people were never taught how to play it. The shift from high performer to high impact leader is not a performance upgrade. It is an identity shift from the one who delivers to the one who actually creates movement in others. If you're ready for your leadership influence to be adjusted, if you're ready to have a high impact in those around you, this is what I talk about in the executive identity audit, where we specifically look at exactly where you're leaking your leadership and how to be a high impact leader. If you're ready for that, right here at DanieSheldon.net, do not get waitlisted. I'll see you there. Happy leading.